Hey, I'm Amy and I teach you how to make money with your art. So, hello, having a little coffee. Let's have a little coffee chat. I'm going to try and do these every once in a while for you so that I can keep you motivated, painting and drawing. Um, I am so excited that you are here. So, thank you for watching. Let's talk a little bit about self-doubt, how to overcome self-doubt as an artist. Um, if any of you are struggling with this, which maybe you have in the past or maybe you are currently, I have struggled with this earlier on in my career. And if I get inside of my head, right, and think of maybe a negative critique or something that someone gave me, I could get right back there, right? So to be a working artist and selling your paintings online or your portrait drawings, whatever it is that you love to create, um, we can't come from a place of self-doubt, right? Because that's going to be very disempowering. And I'm all about empowering you with creative possibilities. Creative possibilities with actually creating paintings and the creative possibilities of starting, running, and growing your own online art business. Um, so, you know, I'm trying to think, years ago, I am a very sensitive person. Maybe you're like that too, right? And things people say, I kind of took seriously all the time, um, which when they were not empowering things that I heard, it would really give me more self-doubt. So one of the big switches that went off in my mind, right, that really helped me with the self-doubt, um, was to understand that I don't have to believe everything somebody tells me, and you don't either. You don't have to take someone else's point of view to heart, right? Everybody's got an opinion. Okay, we all know that. Everyone's got an opinion, especially if you put your artwork out there and you ask for opinions, you're going to get a lot. But you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to believe everyone's opinion. Where is this coming from, right? Who is this person? And is this an empowering critique or comment, whatever it is you are getting back for feedback? I mean, this all goes with life in general, but you know me, I'm all about helping you sell paintings and making some money online. So self-doubt, I just wanted to come on and talk to you about, a few things that you can do and kind of shift your mindset, to help you overcome that. Because to create artwork, we don't want to sit by our easel and start creating already feeling a a feeling of self-doubt, because what's that going to do to our artwork? Are we going to have fun painting it? We're going to be like, oh, gee, I don't know if I should put this stroke in there, or I don't know if this is right. So when you feel this, it's like it's disempowering. And I want you to be empowered. I want you to be empowered. Um, I want you to be empowered. I want you to know that you are the artist. And this is your creation that you're creating. Maybe you like this piece behind me, or maybe you don't. Um, to me, I understand that. Some people would like this piece, some people would not like this piece because we all have our own opinions, right? Um, so we don't, so, tip number one, don't believe everything someone says to you. You don't have to believe that. You don't have to believe the negative stuff. And if someone commented on this and said, Amy, I think that looks bad. I don't like it. It is an abstract mixed media piece, right? So maybe that person doesn't like abstract, doesn't understand abstract. Maybe it's the wrong colors. They're not attracted to those colors in there. They don't like the circle shapes. Whatever it may be, that's that person's opinion. That's not my opinion. I actually really love this painting. This is one of the pieces that I kept from my Tiki series, which I sold numerous pieces from on this same concept of this type of abstract. So I know there's a lot of people out there that like it, or I wouldn't have sold those pieces to the series, right? So you don't have to believe everything. I mean, you can understand that they might have that belief, but you don't have to have that belief about yourself as an artist and about your creations. Okay. All right. So hopefully that tip helped you out. And some of this stuff you probably already know, right? But it's nice to hear it again and just to get like a reminder that you're not alone. Um, You need to be, here's my tip number two for overcoming self-doubt as an artist. You need to be your biggest cheerleader. And it's not boasting. It's not like, oh, I'm the greatest and I'm the best at painting. I'm the best at drawing. I'm the best at da, 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 da. I don't think I'm the best at all that, but I love creating art. And if you love creating art too, and then when you sit by your easel, or maybe you're on your drafting board or whatever it is, your art table, be your biggest cheerleader. Know that you're creating something that is an expression of you. It's a part of you. And you have the right to do that. And you don't have to be afraid when you are painting and creating when you believe in yourself, right? And when I sit down to create work, I don't always think I'm going to 100% sell this piece. And if I don't, I'm going to be upset. And I have to get this right. Like when I sit down to create, I do it because it makes me feel good. It's something inside of me that I want to get out into the world and expressing myself on my canvas, right? So, I mean, things are a little different if you're doing a commission that needs to be spot on or something like that. That's a whole nother conversation, but you still can believe in yourself creating that piece. So, you are in control of your art world and your art creations. If you create something and you don't like it, join the club because you know what? I still to this day, and I've been painting for 30 plus years, still to this day sometimes create a piece that I'm like, but I still believe in myself. I put that piece up, maybe come back to it another day. And, when I look at it 2 or 3 days later, I can pick out aspects that I do like. Or, oh, I see that. Maybe I can fix that piece and change it to this color or change this subject a little bit this way, whatever the case may be, right? So believe in yourself and inside of you, your head, your whole mindset, you can be your biggest cheerleader. We need to be If we do not have people at home, in our family, our friends, our circle, things like that, if we don't have people around us that really cheer us on a regular basis, hopefully you do have that, because it's really kind of daunting when we don't. But if you don't, you can be here, right? I will cheer you on the whole way. But hopefully you have that at home. And we may have, some people in our circle of family and friends that some like really love our art. They genuinely do. And they're like so proud of us. And they're like, oh my gosh, she's great. She's doing amazing. And I just love it. And they always giving you kudos and telling you how awesome you are. I really, really hope you have that. You may have other family members or friends that are like, it's okay. Or they don't really even ask you about art or don't really want to look at your stuff. They don't care. They're just like, they're doing their own thing. And that's kind of what I found, right, with most of us, because I talk to a lot of artists on a regular basis. Um, so my third my third tip for you to overcoming self-doubt would be to focus on focus on those good that good feedback that you get, right? That good feedback. If you want to comment or join in the convo, go for it. You guys know I'll come back and check and uh, get back to you. Just wanted to throw that in there, right? Because I am recording right now. So this will probably be a premiere or something. Um, So my third tip, like I said, is to surround yourself with people who empower you, which will give you more building blocks to build um, your belief as an artist within yourself, right? So, do you have someone in your family that, like, maybe your spouse or your kids or a close friend or someone that really thinks you're doing awesome? Let me know. Let me know if you do. And, focus on that, because the people that we hang around with, typically it's like five, right? I don't know if you've heard this before, but like typically the five people that we interact with on a regular basis, whether it's, calling them or doing a video call or, seeing them every day because we live with them, those five people pretty much help to shape your life and your belief system. So take a good hard look at those. And I'm not saying, hey, get rid of your family, because that's impossible, right? We can't do that. But we can choose to surround ourselves with more happiness and um, more constructive um, feedback, basically, right? And really, I want you to focus on that. It's so easy for us to be, even if somebody gave me 100 amazing comments on this piece right here, and then someone said, ugh, what is it? Like, that looks stupid. Naturally, my brain would want to focus on that one bad comment, or maybe not even bad comment, but maybe, it's their opinion, right? It's their opinion. But because I didn't give positive feedback on that, my brain would be like, oh my gosh, I got to fix this. I feel so bad now because this one person didn't like it. Look, if we're our biggest cheerleaders, then we know not everybody will like everything. And that's okay. We can cheer ourselves on like, hey, we're creating in our studio, our home studio, whether you're selling paintings right now or you're thinking about it in the future, just know that self-doubt really can hurt you with this. And I want you to shift your mindset away from that and start believing in yourself, right? Hey, I've been a working artist now for years, selling my pieces intermittently um, throughout the years while I did other businesses, like ran a cleaning company and a hair salon, things like that. And then once I had a mind shift, like, hey, I don't need to self doubt myself as an artist anymore. I'm going to just use everything I know about business and marketing strategies and start putting my paintings out there online. And that's what I did. And then I was a working artist paying my mortgage and bills every month for 3 years consecutively with just my art income alone. So it can be done. And you're probably like, well, why did you run a cleaning company and a hair salon? It's not because years ago, when I was younger, so many people in my circle would say, oh, you better do something. I mean, your artwork is beautiful, but you better do something other than art because you don't want to be a starving artist. Right. So that really gave me a lot of self doubt as far as being able to make money and support myself and my family with my artwork. And after just being an entrepreneur and working multiple businesses that didn't have anything to do with art, and I was inside missing that because it's a wonderful feeling when you have that artistic flair, right? And that desire to create. Um, I wanted to be empowered. I wanted to make money doing something that I love, not something that I kind of liked or maybe didn't even like at all, right? So I'm not sure where you are in your journey, but I would love to know. So please join in the combo and let me know. Like I said, I will get back to what you're saying. I really hope that this video has helped you. And just to recap real quick, and I always tell you guys, make sure you write stuff down. I always got my pen and my paper ready and want to make sure that I give to you everything that I possibly can to help you with your art businesses. So to help you to overcome self-doubt, just a quick recap, you don't have to believe everything someone says to you. Don't have to believe it. You can understand they have that belief, but you don't have to believe it. Number two, be your biggest cheerleader. Even if you have no one around you to cheer you on, hopefully you do, but even if you don't, be your biggest cheerleader. So when you are sitting by your easel to paint, you feel good about it. Number three, find support. Remember those 5 people, right? Find some support. Maybe you got one out of those 5 that are supportive. Well, find some other ones. Maybe you have all, but maybe one is like not so supportive. Then find another one. You can always hang out with us here because I will support you and cheer you on all the way. If you become a creative warrior someday, my creative warriors will tell you I cheer them on all the time. They're amazing. They're doing awesome. All right, love you all. I hope that this was helpful to you, and I will see you again soon.